saving a lot of time. Vision lifter has a twin stabilizer which helps it to remain stable winds of up to 50 knots. The stabilizers extend downward to provide steering in water. This is equipped base airbags. Thank you, judges. I hope you had a wonderful time listening to my presentation. If you have any doubts, please, you can go ahead.
Perfect. Danell, it was a good job. You have put in a lot of technical aspects, you have put in a lot of things into your presentation.
Thanks.
We appreciate your effort and time you have put into create a presentation with a lot of things you have thought about.
Thank you, sir.
You were talking about, it's basically, now, tell me one or two main features. Okay, before that, let me ask you, who will be a potential buyer for this product?
So what I'm aiming for main potential buyers, this is either for cargo, they come in two versions, cargo and rescue. So for rescue operations, I'm aiming for mainly the Navy, the Army of national countries. And then for cargo versions, I'm expecting many national cargo carriers such as DHL. So I think that's, and since DHL doesn't operate to many countries like in Africa, since they don't have a potential airports to land their planes in, I think we can use the plane since it has VTOL capabilities and it doesn't need a runway.
So you have a vision as an unmanned aerial worker, right?
So it can be unmanned, it can be manned also. In case it has a category 3C autopilot, it can fly, so the pilots can take off and land without the pilots touching a single control. The plane can be flown on its own, but then if needed, human intervention can be included as well.
Okay, so so it is basically used for a rescue operation is the first thing we do, or else maybe you are thinking of using as a cargo.
Yes, sir.
For the because since it is a BT oil, you avoid runways, so you can go to any place, any terrain, and you can reach goods wherever needed.
So,
Can reach it quicker. That's what you are thinking of.
Yes, sir.
This going for, and you are looking at all this courier, the large courier operators or the military navy and all those, or disaster recovery and all this. What you are thinking about?
yes, sir.
So now, what do you think would be one or two of the key features? Now, every product has a USP, right?
Yes, sir.
So when you try to sell your product to someone, what is that unique selling proposition you have in your mind for your product?
So first one is that this plane doesn't use as much as jets for propulsion. See, jet engines require more personnel, trained personnel. More, they are more costly. They are more expensive also. So the GENX engines used on this plane only come in use if there is overloaded cargo and then at speeds above 400 knots for speedy delivery, sir. Otherwise, we use the Kuznetsov NK12 engines. They are really inexpensive. They have a lot more horsepower than jet engines. They also have like more economy, and they're more economical than jet engines. They have less fuel consumption per kilometer compared to jet engines. So that will be one of my main reasons that will be used to sell this plane.
So there are two flavors for your product, right? One is with jet engines,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
so basically two variations you have. So customer can choose which one they want, depends
Yeah.
upon the purpose what they are buying your
Yes, sir.
aircraft.
So in both the aircrafts, there will be the Kuznetsov NK12 engines, but for carrying more overloaded cargo, there will be the GENX engines.
Okay, so you are thinking of having two engines there.
And the additional?
That depends upon the purpose. But don't you think that will make this product a little expensive? When
Sir.
having two kinds of engine, the weight of it.
So, but then,
all this,
so definitely that will be weight, but the new engines are made with a new, as I said, I have made sure that the engine case is made of Wolverine. It's also like, it repairs if it has any damage, so it reduces trained personnel as much over there. And it's also lightweight compared to other materials, so it can reduce weight somewhere over there. And then second thing is that these engines won't be like turned on every time, so they will be only used to, they will be only turned on once more cargo is needed, and it needs for more speedy delivery. So that's when the moment they'll be turned on.
Okay. I think I like a lot of things you have thought about on designing it. That is really the effort. I appreciate that. I think we can also think about other aspects which we can add on towards it. I think let us see what happens in other presentations and all this, and then hopefully we will be meeting again and to see where we can add some more features or maybe more practically cost-effective kind of a solution for it. But otherwise, it's a good presentation. You are clear about what you want, and what your product offers is also very clear. And let us see what happens. And all the best. Thank you, Danell, for fantastic presentation and a good job done.
Thank you, sir.
And looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Danell. Thank you for your time.
Thank you,
You
ma'am.
may now go now.
Yes, sir. Thank you.